Since I've been living here in Spain, in Catalonia, I've discovered some really interesting brands that were actually built here, and I've become a bit obsessed with finding more of them. One of my absolute favourites so far is Carner. They're not just based in Barcelona, the whole brand is deeply rooted in Catalan craftsmanship and culture. Everything from the design of the bottles to the locally made wooden caps is created here, and every scent is inspired by Mediterranean life and the character of this region. I've recently run out of my Supermoon, which was my first Carner scent. I've absolutely loved it, but it's all gone now. So I decided I needed to go back and have a look. It's the kind of brand that doesn't just sell perfume, it bottles up the scents of a place. I've already got a few of their scents. Supermoon, Ibiza Nights, Marbella Tennis Club, and yesterday I added a few more to the collection. I actually went to their concept store here in Barcelona to do it. It is such a cool space. You head downstairs into this really modern minimal shop. On the right hand side, they've got their main range of fragrances, and over on the left, you'll find their Extrait de Parfum line, plus all the other products they make, like body lotion, hand wash, and more. What I really wanted to do though was to put together a discovery set. There's a few ways that you can do that. The first is a simple sample set. It's €25. You can choose 5 different 1.7ml samples as long as they've got them in stock. You can get this in the store like I did, or you can order it online. And they've also got a pre-set discovery set, which is €40, and that includes 8 of the same size. You don't get to choose those, that's a curated selection, but you do get a €40 voucher towards a 50 or 100ml bottle if you decide to buy a full size online. And then the third option, which is €95, and you can pick out 3 15ml miniatures. I went for the €25 sample set because I wanted to try a few different things before committing to a full bottle. So these are the 5 that I picked up. So in this particular set, I picked out a few with the lady. So she took me around the shop. I literally smelled every scent in there because I really wanted to get a good feel of what they offered. I'm already really familiar with the brand. I know that I love them. So I thought, right, I'm going to pick a few and see how we get on. So I've got Tardes, Rockstar, Latin Lover, Revolucion, and Bobo. She gave me a couple more samples of D600 and Danzatoria. But the one I really, really wanted was La Playa. And she didn't have any samples in stock at all. And I smelt it and I was like, yes, I think I'm really, really going to like that. So I went to the other store in Barcelona to get La Playa. The lady there very, very kindly gave me another sample. And I have to say, I think this is definitely one of my top hits, along with Bobo. They're my 2 favourites, and I think they could well be my next purchases. First one is La Playa, which has got a bright citrusy start, lemon, orange blossom, ylang ylang, and then it settles into something creamier with coconut milk, pistachio, and a bit of cardamom. Once it dries down, you get vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. It's definitely got that beach vibe, but not in a cheap coconut sunscreen kind of way. More like warm skin and sea air, and it's still summery, just a bit more depth to it. And then the other one is Bobo, which is much lighter and fresher, opens with citrus, burger or mandarin, then softens into floral notes like orange blossom, jasmine, lily of the valley, and finishes with a bit of musk and amber. Simple, clean, and easy to wear, the kind of scent that you can just throw on without thinking about it too much. Carner is definitely one of my favourite Catalan brands I've discovered so far. I love how everything they do is connected to this region, from the craftsmanship to the inspiration behind each scent. If you know of any other Catalan brands that I should check out, drop them in the comments because I'd love to discover more. And if you want more content like this, exploring local brands, living in Catalonia and life here in Spain, make sure you follow along or subscribe.